Growing pains. Goddamn, don't it suck. A junior high school teacher in Kawasaki caught some flack for rating tardy students with soccer-style yellow cards and red cards. The teacher who posted the lists in the school hallway classified the kids who were late most often as, quote, going directly to this wonderful place. According to a UNICEF survey, Japanese teens are the loneliest in the developed world. 1 in 3 Japanese 15-year-olds feels lonely. Oh, so lonely. Compared with 1 in 20 Britons of the same age. Parents trying to lure their antisocial children out of their bedrooms can enlist the help of a rental sister service, whose volunteers slowly befriend the youths to re-engage them with society. Wonderful parents. We can't buy you happiness, but we can rent it. I wonder what else this rental sister can do besides being Prozac in a person form. Michael Jackson, yeah, that was a smooth transition, arrived in Tokyo for a promotional trip during which fans spent 400,000 yen, only 3,400 US dollars, to spend 30 seconds with their American Idol. Dumbass. More evidence that lends itself to the fact that alcohol kills. A woman drinking at an izakaya, basically an after-work drinking and snacking locale in Osaka, was crushed to death when a car plowed into the pub and pinned her against the bar. Tragic. At least she won't have to worry about any more nasty hangovers. By the way, FYI, miso soup is the hangover cure from the gods themselves. Thank you, Jesus! That was my televangelical impersonation. A 49-year-old restaurant manager in Gifu was sentenced to death for killing 2 mistresses and mutilating their bodies. He said he did it because he didn't want to jeopardize his chances of getting a job promotion. Having mistresses, murder. Mistresses, murder. Come on. Which way does this scale really tip? Let's keep it real, people. A degenerative brain disorder known as Pick's disease is being blamed for recent shoplifting sprees by a number of middle-aged persons. Most of the thieves have no prior criminal records and no recollection of stealing anything. How convenient. 2 words for you. Winona Ryder. A new TV ad campaign claims to draw more attention to North Korea's abduction of Japanese citizens by showing a girl walking along a beach with her family when a wave suddenly washes her out to sea. Poignant. Subtle. 'Cause nothing says North Korea to me like ocean waves. Japan's Agriculture Ministry plans to send food experts, aka the sushi police, no shit, sushi po-po to Los Angeles to check out the authenticity of more than 500 restaurants that claim to be Japanese. So that's the beat. A shout out to all you Mexicanos in Cali working the sushi outfits. The gig is up. The Japos are onto your asses. As for the weather up there, Japan Airlines has recently reprimanded a pilot for allowing a flight attendant to sit in the captain's seat and pose for photos during the flight. Kinky. While in the cockpit, the 28-year-old female claims she also placed her hands on the control. And we're cleared for landing. Hope you've enjoyed the ride. And now animals, because animals are cute. Wildlife handlers in Hyogo prevented a pair of amorous, that means loving, storks from breeding when it was determined that these 2 storks were indeed brother and sister. So I guess that makes incest wrong across the board. Newsflash, entire animal kingdom, no fucky with your family. So I blame the evangelicals. Police in Osaka put on display some 608 pieces of ivory seized in August from a cargo ship that had sailed from Malaysia. The ivory, which weighed at approximately 2.8 tons, was equal to the tusks of 130 African elephants. Let's have a moment. Thank you. On to goodness, gadgets, and other things not worth buying. McDonald's and NTT Docomo, Japan's largest mobile phone operator, are forming a 300 million yen, approximately 2.5 million US dollar joint alliance to promote e-cash phones in the fast food restaurants. According to the McChronicles, this deal could also provide invaluable information about customer buying behavior. In other words, outing the fat asses. Docomo has set up similar services which allows around 3 million customers to use their Keitais, cell phones, as credit cards. Toy maker Takara Tomy released the Wonderful Shot, a 6,000 yen, which is about 60 US dollars, 0.35 megapixel camera for not your teens, not your kids, not your retards, for dogs. The Digicam straps to the mutt's collar and can be activated by remote control. Not available on eBay or Amazon. I checked. And a year ago today, a chain of Juku, or cram schools, Japan's equivalent to America's Kaplan or Princeton Review, in Nagoya decided that the best way to prepare the masses for higher education is to give them a container of essential parts and ask them to construct their very own robots. Genius! I mean, you just can't get anywhere in life nowadays unless you can bar up, get your MacGyver on, and make your own robot. Life skills. I mean, hurrah! No wonder the Asians are outperforming us. And the number of the day, drum roll please, 4,400, as in 4,400 women's stockings and panties confiscated by police from the home of a 54-year-old construction worker in Hiroshima. Quote, "I'm very good at climbing to high places," the quintagenarian boasted to the cops after his arrest. Yeah, I just kind of wonder about the people passing by below him. Gross. I'm Ellis Maihara, and this has been a dose of Hentai News, where news of the East meets the West.